Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final episode of Kid and Barry for this year, and our last final wrap for 2019 and this decade. Well, we promised that we would bring the wrap to you, and here it is. So grab yourself a packet of chips, a can of Coke, and settle back with us as we bring you the final wrap of the year and the decade. So, like I say at the beginning of each video, guys, rip open a bag of chips, crack open a can of Coke or lemonade, Sprite or Fanta, and enjoy the last Wednesday wrap of the year. Let's go. Our opening sequence tonight on the last lap is the cricket. Now, the cricket season is up on us, guys. So if you go to the cricket, please behave yourself and allow yourself enough time to get to the games. Here's my offsider now with this opening sequence. Good evening to you. Welcome to the last Wednesday wrap of the year.
Good evening, Barry, and good evening to all the viewers and who listen to us. Um, it's always good to be back into the studio. We're going to talk about a lot of good things, and yeah, this is our last wrap for the year, and hopefully you guys can sit back and relax.
And like I said, like the cricket season is up on us now. And if you are going to the cricket this year or this summer, please behave yourself. We always say this when we bring a subject about sport up. Here's my offsider for his opening segment on this.
Yeah, we know that everybody here in Australia they are passionate about their cricket. Yeah, it's coming up, New Zealand and Australia. Um, like Barry mentioned to you, when you go to the game, just enjoy the game, behave yourself properly in public. Yeah, it will be great. It will be a great game.
And we all know that you love to support your team, but don't go boo if someone loses the ball, or don't criticize the team because they've lost. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, it's only a game. Just go there and support your team, and support other team as well. We know it's a very competitive games, especially when Australia and New Zealand are playing, or any other games. Go in there and enjoy yourself. And like Barry say, don't boo those people when they are lost. Or it's not sportsmanship.
Because it's not good sportsmanship, guys. So show respect and support the team. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, you gotta go and just support your team, support other team as well. Doesn't matter you lose or win. Enjoy yourself at the game.
And allow yourself enough time to get to the game as well, because if the game starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, leave home at 8 o'clock to allow yourself enough time to get the bus to the game and leave the car at home. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta make yourself available to when you try to get into the games, especially those big games like this. You gotta be there early to get into the game and find a seat and make sure you get the right sleep and relax and wait for the game to be started. You don't want to be rocked up late and you get disappointing or
And take take some lunch, your sun cream, your hat and zinc because food can be very expensive at the cricket. Here's my upside.
Yeah, that's another way of saving money. If you want to pick yourself a lunch, sandwich, drink, take into the games. If you want to save up some money, yeah, that's the way of um, saving money, and especially in a very sunny, hot day. You need a sunscreen.
And your sunglasses and your hat and zinc. And take an esky too to keep your drinks and food cold. Here's my upside.
Mm-hmm. That's how you're gonna prepare yourself to the cricket. You gotta prepare physically, mentally, and health. You know.
And make sure you wear comfortable clothing to the game. Here's my upside.
Yeah, you gotta be very comfortable when you sit down and watch the game. That's how you're gonna do it. Comfortable clothes, um, and the head as well. It's a very hot day.
Before you leave home, check your bus routes and check what time the first bus is in the morning. Here's my upside.
Yeah, you gotta check that as well. If you get a public transport, you gotta catch the bus or train. You gotta check the timing and the arrival, and you know because
And check what time the first bus departs in your area. Here's my upside.
yeah, that's right.
And the same when you are going home from the cricket too. If you have someone in a wheelchair, ask what time the first wheelchair accessible bus leaves from your area and will drop you at the ground. Here's my upside.
Yeah, that's exactly what they mentioned to you guys. That's what you got to check. Get
And
there and then you're back home.
and then check what time the game finishes and what time the last bus leaves Moore Park and gets back into your area. You may have to change buses. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look at it, those buses, or if you get the public transport, but if you drive in the car, you gotta be careful.
Well, now on the show, it's time to talk about behaving responsibly over the Christmas and New Year period, especially when you go to the cricket. Now, during Christmas, behaviour is most important. If you had people over for a Christmas Day barbecue or a Christmas lunch, the same thing, show respect for them. Here's my upside.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you um, behave in public. We know that we're going through Christmas time and New Year's, and everybody love to have a few drinks and in the pub or in the public area. You gotta be drinking responsibly and behave yourself in public when you have a few drinks.
And don't drink and drive because you know what will happen. Bang! Because we also say this on the show, you don't want the police knocking on the door and telling your loved one, telling your your girlfriend that your boyfriend was killed in a smash. Here's my upside.
Yeah, that's those things that you want to see on close to the end of the year. You don't want to end up in hospital or someone in the family of drinking and drive. Very important thing that Barry mentioned about drink and drive. That is not on, please.
Because stay under .05, everybody. We cannot say this enough to you on the show. Here's my offside.
Yeah, like yeah, that's so true. We can't really say this enough about drink and drive. We always mention to you in the video. It's a warning to everybody out there who drink and drive. Yeah, it's a warning for to everybody.
Well, we have our last third idea on the show for you tonight, on our last show, and it's a dip. Now, who loves a French onion dip on the show? Now, how do you make it? Well, first you need some sour cream, some French onion soup mix. What you do, guys, is you add a couple of cartons of sour cream, um, two 35-gram packets of dried French onion soup mix. Mix all the ingredients together in a bowl and then put in the fridge overnight, guys, to allow the flavors to develop. And what do you serve with a dip? Well, vegetable sticks, cracker biscuits, or corn chips, or potato chips. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's very good tip. What Barry's mentioned. I never make a onion tip, but yeah, guys, if you want to make that, write a comment and ask Barry. Barry will respond back to you. He already tell you guys the ingredients, but yeah, take
Uh,
that.
so, so, so here we go now. We are nearing the end of our final show. We're about to give you our last three topics. Well, if you want to have a barbecue, check whether there is a total fire ban in place first. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's the big thing right now. It's about keeping our neighbors and our family safe. Yeah, especially people they are doing a barbecue outside. Um, it's about open fire, and please, we have a fire ban at the moment because we have a lot of burning and fire, and yeah, we have a lot going on before Christmas.
And like we said on the show on Saturday, no fires, please. Here's my offsider.
Zero fire, guys. If you want to cook a steak or sausage or whatever,
Fry pan or the oven.
that's right.
And the second last topic, again, is the chocolate salami. Now, here's my offsider to tell you about it.
Yeah, I Barry and her carrot today. They making a chocolate salami. Um, it's quite tastes interesting, but it's beautiful. Um, how they make the salamis chocolate.
And what you do, guys, is buy some Oreo vegan cookies, some cocoa, some cocoa, and some almond extract, okay? And then you simply melt the cocoa in the pan right while you prepare the dry ingredients, and then you add the cocoa, then mix it all in. You can add some rice bubbles and cocoa pops to the mixture too, and then get some clean film, guys, and shape it into a log like you would if you would buy salami, right? Okay, stick it in the freezer for an hour and a bit, and then after that, remove and then cut into slices and serve. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, I was tasting one of berries, and Alana is making the what do you call it? The
Chocolate salami.
chocolate salami. It was quite tastes beautiful. You can taste the rice bubble, cocoa pop. Is it a cocoa pop berry?
Cocoa pops, yeah.
Yeah, you can taste that. You can taste the chocolate Oreo, and it was beautiful. It tastes like a mint inside as well.
And the last topic, we know it's boring. We know that you might be thinking, are you guys going to bring up triple zero again? Well, unfortunately, we have to because at this moment there are a lot of bushfires happening at the moment. So please leave triple zero alone unless you have an emergency. Here's my Alzheimer.
Yeah, very so right because I believe that you guys listen to us or watching us every video we talk to you guys about the triple zero. It's a very important topic to bring up because it may sound like very saying, it may sound like boring, but it's a very true fact that triple zero.
Now, last week a guy from Parramatta rang them up to get them to deliver a pizza. Here's my Alzheimer.
Guys, that number is not a number for a delivery. Pizza. It sounds stupid to me, but that number you only call.
If it's an emergency. So if you haven't got an emergency, please don't ring that number because the wrong call that you make, it could cost someone their life. Here's my upsider.
Yeah, especially right now with the smoke. Can you imagine a young kid with asthma or an older person with asthma got the asthma attack and then you call for no reason and you cause that life. That number will save some people's life.
So if you really don't have an emergency, guys, please don't ring that number. Leave it alone unless you really have to call them for real emergencies like asthma, bushfire, car accidents, assaults, fires, you name it. But don't be a fool with that number. We know it's a boring subject, but if we don't get the message out there to you guys, someone is going to do something stupid like saying, I need a pizza delivered. Here's my Alzheimer.
Yeah, guys, you gotta listen to Barry, what he's saying, because that is true. Especially this time of the year, Christmas goes by, the New Year's, bushfire happening. They are very, very busy right now helping people's life. Please don't be a fool and call that number.
Well, just before we go, just reminding you not to ring that number, please. Here's my option.
Yeah, please don't call that number. We encourage you. You only call that number if you have any critical condition or someone is very, very need a help in your house.
Well, that's all we've got time for on our last show. Thanks for watching us every Wednesday night here. And before we do go, just a reminder that New Year's Eve on the 31st of December, please behave yourself and plan your trip. Like I said with the cricket, leave the car at home, get a good vantage spot, take a picnic dinner with you, and here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's the warning for you guys. You know what Barry is saying to you. This is the time to think twice and uh, behave properly and do a good thing.
To take us out, I'd like to remind you not to drink and drive. Because if you drink and drive, eh,
Bam! You'll be flip, flat,
flip, and
bang, bang,
and
bang,
and kabang.
the boom. That's right.
And don't use your mobile phone. Don't, just keep your eyes on the road, please. Make your emergency call after you pulled over. Not on the road, please. Because if you do, eh,
Bam, bang, 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 and flip.
and you don't want to end up in the chopper or an ambulance
Mm-hmm.
or in a wheelchair
Mm,
or even in a grave.
no way.
And that's it for 2019 and for this decade. Thank you to everybody for watching our Wednesday night raps over the past couple of months. We've enjoyed bringing the raps to you this year, and here's my outsider to say his closing message now.
Yeah, thank you everybody for always watching our show. And this is our last show for the year. And hopefully you guys enjoy it and maybe you get something out from it and learn from what there is telling you guys. And thank you very much.
And my outsider Kit will be off to New Zealand on Monday, so we wish him a very safe flight and a good time in New Zealand. And I believe he's off to the Gold Coast
Yep.
also, so we won't be seeing Kit until February, I think.
January.
January.
January the 28th.
The 28th will be Kit's first week back, and the Wednesday night rats will be back too early in the new year. So we've got a lot to talk about there on the show, and on behalf of myself and my outsider Kit, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a safe and Happy New Year. And like I've said, if there's anything you'd like us to cover on the show in the new year, please let us know. Here's my outsider to take us out with that message.
So thank you, Barry. Yeah, thank you for best wishes, and hopefully, like Barry said, Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year, and appreciate your support and your care, Barry. Hopefully, we'll have a safe the rest of the year, Christmas and New Year's, and good luck with you and Merry Christmas to you, Barry, and Happy New
And thank you for being my outsider on the show on Wednesday night. I really did enjoy that.
Year.
Enjoy you being part of my show. And I look forward to having you again in the new year
Yep.
where we'll be doing it all again. And remember, guys, behave yourself at the cricket, get there in plenty of time, and enjoy the game, and take some weather gear too. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, that's it. Guys, listen what Barry's saying to you, and it's so true. And behave properly, take it easy, be safe in your holidays with your family, have a
And,
great time.
and have enough money to purchase things.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is where I'd like to take the opportunity of wishing you viewers a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Thanks for your company this year on the show. I'm Barry Fair. This has been a production of Barry Fair. This program is produced by Barry Fair and hosted by Barry Fair. Executive producer Barry Fair. Copyright 2019. And on behalf of myself, have a Merry Christmas, guys. See you in the new year with lots of new ideas. And from me, good night. And here's my upside. And now to take us to say his final good night and farewell.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your being patient and listen and watching us in our show on behalf of producer Barry Fee and his own studio. We're looking forward for next year for the new for some new ideas. And if you have some new idea, please drop a comment there. So me and Barry will bring it up next year.
And don't forget the summer series kicks off on the 21st of December, where we'll be bringing you some good barbecue ideas,
Yep.
what to do with the leftovers, you name it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be bringing it to you, and my offsider Alana will be here to help me through the holidays and all of that. So that's all coming up. But that's it from us for 2019. Have a very safe Christmas, everybody, and a safe New Year.
Yep.
And here's my outsider to say his final good night from the last show.
Good night, everybody, and happy. Hope you guys have a great New Year's, and maybe Santa Claus will bring you some good news and some good thing. And please stay safe and keep the peace.
And if you are going driving away, please, no drinking.
Yeah.
Because if you do,
Bang,
bang, flip,
Philip,
bang, and bang,
bang, and bang.
bang, bang. And from me and Kit, have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and here he is.
Have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and hope you have a great New Year's and a happy Christmas.
And
Thank you all.
And thank you all for watching the last Wednesday wrap of the year. See you next year, everybody. Good night
Not
and Merry Christmas. See you in 2020, everybody. Good night and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Good night.